Teaching with objects is a series of sort of inquiry-based questions that we're using to engage people in thinking about the objects that they would encounter on a daily basis to objects that they would face in a museum.
It's really just trying to delve as much as you can into understanding the object by what you observe.
It's dense. I mean, it definitely feels like all the weight's right in the center of it.
This was probably painted in the inside to look like a rock.
So we went into the museum with the two teachers and we walked around for a little while, and then we picked an object and wrote a poem about it using just adjectives or feelings that we felt.
My poem is basically about what this man in the corner of the stone is thinking. I wrote, I worship my God, I offer myself, I look up at the sun, the sacrifice begins. The rest is unknown, don't know where this will end.
When I actually picked something to look at and I had to really quantify it in a specific number of adjectives, I realized that I was going so much further into observing the object than when I had only just glanced at it. So the next step was getting into groups of 3 or 4 and walking through certain galleries in the museum and picking an object that we found interesting. What is on them?
That's what I was wondering.
It doesn't look like they would be very small.
When we found our object, we first sketched it, and we just tried to describe the details of it. What did we see? What did we observe? And then we did research because we were curious. We had questions about it, so we wanted to answer those questions.
I think that anyone can really benefit from using the skills and strategies associated with the teaching with objects and careful observation.
When you start to talk about it more and you ask questions about it, you find a deeper meaning in the object.
The project really changed the way I look at objects because I've realized there's so much information you can get from just stopping and really looking at the things that surround you on an everyday basis.